So two things I wanted to touch on from the last video where I lost my train of thought a couple times. I'm sorry about that. But the first one being that the appreciation for nature. So a while back, I was on YouTube. I follow this guy. His title is Sadhguru, and he's an Indian mystic / guru / you name it. He probably knows the answer kind of guy. He mentioned that if you want to increase your appreciation of anything, just look at it. Like literally just look at it. So for around 5 minutes every day, I took something that I did not give a damn about, and I put it right in front of my face, and I stared at it. And I chose a leaf in this case. It was a good one to start with, actually. And then I went up to 10 minutes, and I went up to 15 minutes, and it's like you get to the point to where you're staring at a leaf or you're staring at a tree, and you start asking questions, and your appreciation just goes up. You start realizing, you start being aware that what that tree puts out, you're breathing in. What you're breathing out, that tree's breathing in. You know, that kind of thing. And so that is the level of awareness that I believe us humans are meant to build up to and beyond. You know. The second thing I was touching on, a little bit of vibration. Everything's vibration. And thoughts are vibration as well. Like, you have a thought, our brain has come so far that that thought is a wave that goes out, and waves are vibrations. Dr. Joe Dispenza describes it perfectly. Just get on YouTube, Joe Dispenza, get on Google, Joe Dispenza on thoughts, and like in 5 minutes you'll have a great understanding. I'm not going to attempt to mess that up. Just go do that. But anyways, thoughts are vibrations too. So if that's the case, if everything vibrates at different levels, and if our thoughts are vibrations as well, then that means our thoughts have the power to change. Okay? Because you got two vibrations that run into each other, and something's gonna happen. I mean, they're not coming out of that collision the same. Like, that's one of the laws. So anyways, thoughts are very powerful if they're repetitive. Obviously, everybody has a whole bunch of thoughts. If you consistently have negative thoughts, then they gain more power. If you consistently have positive thoughts, then they gain more power because of the vibrations, because everything vibrates. It's crazy. I mean, back in the day, this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, but I've read several books and texts on it. Back in the day, it's one of the ways that the ancient Egyptians, one of the ways that's proposed that the ancient Egyptians built, like the Great Pyramid of Giza and all that stuff, is by using sound, these giant trumpets that vibrated at the right frequency when they came out, that vibrated the molecules in the great stones, that lifted them up and levitated them and pushed them where they needed them to go. And once you dive into all this stuff, yes, it's esoteric and all that, yada yada. But once you start diving into it and really learning it, if you have an interest for it, then that doesn't sound that far-fetched anymore. It really doesn't. Sound has a huge effect on anything. Just like some people claim that the reason why the earth is so messed up is that when they were creating microwaves, they couldn't find the correct frequency, the correct hertz to cook the food. So they cranked it up, they turned it up all the way, they kept cranking it up and up and up, not realizing or recognizing or taking into account Earth's frequency, Earth's ohm, 7.83 hertz. And it said that if they had done that, then they could have found a better, stronger frequency Potentially, that part I don't know. But what is said more often is that they could have, or that they did mess up the Earth's frequency by blasting too much of the higher powered frequency when they were trying to figure it out. They just cranked it all the way up and let it go. So yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of all these anything waves, anything artificial waves. 5G is one of them, 4G, whatever. But unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck in that right now, so it's a moot point. But yeah, that's my 1, 2, 3 take on quite a bit of stuff, actually. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great day, everybody.